Alright, bro. So, obviously, like, this is kind of like just like a yap video, I guess, bro. I mean, I don't know. It's just like a little video on where I've been, bro. Why I haven't been uploading and all that stuff, bro. Even though, like, my fan base is, like, literally just the people from my school, bro. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. I kind of had to choose this game because, like, I didn't want to, like, play, like, a super competitive game. And, like, kind of, like, you get what I mean? Like, imagine playing a super competitive game and, like, every time you, like, yap, I guess, like, you get distracted and then that's, like, a whole entire cycle. My bad. I think you guys can hear my clicking, so, like, just ignore that, bro. I try to organize this as much as I could, so I do apologize in advance. I'm gonna release this video really soon, by the way. I think I might release it. I think I actually already yapped in that video on, like, why I haven't been uploading at all and all that stuff. But the problem was that it was 2 hours of me yapping while in war, basically. Like, I was in an actual war, bro. Not an actual war, but, like, on Roblox I was playing I normally play Battlegrounds games, so I was playing a Battlegrounds game, Jujutsu Shenanigans, bro. I was with, like, a friend, and then these people that we don't talk to, they just hopped in, bro, and they started jumping me. Cause, like, why were they jumping me, you may ask, bro? It's kind of because, like, I don't talk to them anymore, and I guess they were, like, they weren't really a fan of that, bro. Like, I guess they miss me in, like, a toxic relationship way.
You what?
Probably. I don't know. You will see that video, though. I swear you will see that video. I'm actually, like, kind of sick, so I do also apologize for that. I'm pretty sick. So the reason why I haven't been uploading is because of, like, 3 key reasons, I'd say. One is actually no, 4, I would say. 4. The first one is I was actually kind of dismotivated. I felt like my channel would never blow up, bro. Like, I had that motivation from the start, but then the more I grow up, because when you grow up you kind of, like, realize, like, yo, bro, I'm growing up, like, this is just a passion project at this point. You get what I mean? Because if you're trying to get this as, like, an actual job, you have to, like, blow up. It's, like, it's kind of hard. So, oh, what the, oh my, yo, 60 seconds. Yo, is it about to blow up? Oh my. Or, like, people, I didn't have, like a person, because I used to have this person before. This person would actually, like, motivate me to actually work on my channel. Like, they would, 2 of them actually, or 3 of them. They would, like, the first one was, like, a girl that I knew. She would, like, watch my videos. Like, she would actually watch them, apparently. And, like, she was, like, a fan of them, I guess. She was, like, because I'm inspired by Corey's Kenshin, if you didn't know. He's, like, a really cool YouTuber, bro. But yeah, Corey's Kenshin, she says, like, I might be, like, the next Corey's Kenshin. That might be Glaze. I don't know, bro. So that person did motivate me, and another person who actually moved away from us, moved away from my school. So I don't really talk to this guy that much, bro. But yeah, he was also the guy that was like, yo, when you gonna upload, you know what I mean? And, like, all that stuff. He was, like, the guy, you know? But these people kind of booked it, so now there's, like, really no point in uploading a video. You get what I mean? Second reason is, like, partial. So it's, like, a partial reason why I wasn't uploading is because I had my holidays. But it ended up being probably, like, the worst holidays I've ever had. I went to 2 different countries, okay? I went to Hong Kong as, like, an actual holiday, and I went to my home country. I don't really talk about, like, my nationality or stuff like that, because I'm, like, the type of guy that's worried about having my private information leaked. Like these friends, because those same friends, right? I'm, like, kind of afraid that, like, because they know, like, my dad, I think. They know, like, my dad. They're gonna, like, leak his information, all that stuff, bro. I'm kind of, like, scared about that, basically. So I hope they don't do that. I hope they're not like that evil, bro. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid of that, so I'm not gonna say like what my country is, I guess. Maybe they will. I don't know. I guess that's not that deep. But for me it's kind of that deep, so let's just keep it that way. But yeah, my home country, I went there for two reasons. I went to my home country, actually no, three. So the first reason, the main reason was because I had the last time I went to my home country was when I was 10 years old. I'm 17 now. So when I was 10 years old, I had like a box of like a bunch of toys and like a bunch of things I kept in there. I had like my drawings, like a bunch of like childhood stuff in there, which is like pretty much why I like low key wanted to go back. I wanted to make sure that it was there so I can take it back home. They did kind of like break the news and told me that they threw it away, which is really sad, bro. I can't lie. That's really sad. And another reason is because there was a wedding in the family. There was a guy getting married, bro. He had like a wedding going on, and then the bride, damn, that stutter was so bad, bro. The bride came to, they were gonna live in their house while we were there. So yeah, that's kind of like that's like a traditional thing, I guess. Because again, it's like the other side of our family just living in a different country. But yeah, there wasn't a direct airline, I would say, to like going to that country. So I had to go to Hong Kong first, and then we could travel to our home country. But yeah, now the reason why it was a really bad holiday was because I got food poisoned like 2 times, bro.
Damn!
How did I get food poison? Bro, it was from like I don't even know if this was a real thing or not. I'm gonna just say it. It was Pizza Hut, bro. There was like a Pizza Hut in the country, and I don't know if it's like a real Pizza Hut or if it's fake. Like a actual like the real Pizza Hut is gonna sue these people because it's a fake Pizza Hut, type of Pizza Hut. You get what I mean?
Nope.
My home country is like really poor, so like it's kind of sad, bro. I can't lie. The economy, the politics and economy is like super bad, bro. Which is it's like a really poor country. Also, the KFC there was actually super cheap. It's not healthy, but it didn't make me food poison, so I just kept eating it. It was actually food that I enjoyed. I was super excited for Hong Kong, by the way. I guess I wasn't happy anymore because I ended up getting even more sick. The reason why I was excited for Hong Kong was because I wanted there was like they have like a bunch of like cheap action figures and like cheap Lego and all that, you know. I was super excited for that. My dad had like the stores planned out because he knows I like collecting these things, and he has like the mentality of like, if I'm happy, he's happy. So he's like a chill parent, you know? My parents are really chill, bro. Like, yeah, there was like a bunch of figures, and I had like 2 stores. There was a Toys R Us in there, I think, a Toys R Us, and then there was like a there was a place I bookmarked, which was Inns Point. Inns Point is like really well known for having like super cheap like figures and Legos and stuff, so you can get like a bunch of bargains in there, I think. But the problem was, while I was sick in my home country, that sickness kind of traveled with me while I went to Hong Kong. Any type of food I eat, I get sick. My body's like forcibly rejecting food. Like I can't properly eat it or anything. And also, our trip was super short to Hong Kong. It's like a day and a half, bro. And then, you know, my dad had like this cable car thing. He booked a cable car, and like I felt really bad, bro, cuz like my dad was like super excited for it. But because I was like so sick, like it made me feel so horrible. Like it made me feel like I just ruined the trip. But there is a little good news to it. There is like a little good news to it. The little good news is that I did get some things though. When we were in the airport, I found like a store that caught my eye. It's a Hong Kong Disneyland, okay? But it's not like the actual Disneyland, it's like a gift shop. We just went there, like she was like, yo, we might as well spend our money, bro. Cause we literally spent no money when I was sick. So basically, oh, my microphone just fell down, bro. This little Iron Man thing. It was like it said it was super posable, so I was like, yo, okay, this might be fire. It's not really that posable, and it's actually kind of bland, bro. Like, if you look at the back, if you look at the back, bro, it's kind of horrible, bro. I can't lie. So yeah, I got all that stuff, you know, and then we did go back home. It was a 10-hour flight. Really brutal, by the way, super brutal, 10-hour flight. But again, like I said, it wasn't really a really good trip, bro. It wasn't. It was, in my opinion, it was horrible. Yo, who is this? Oh, heck nah.
Huh?
Well,
Hello!
I can't kill him, bro. Well, I think he might be chill, bro. Oh, let's go, bro. Yo, I might be buddies, bro. Oh, I thought he typed something in the chat. Yo, you know what we should do? We should just gamble, bro. Like, I feel like gambling today, bro. What do I get, bro? I'm gonna just pet the dog, bro. That was kind of dark. Third reason. I got a lot of personal stuff going on, bro. I got school, like, you already know, I can't upload that much if I got, like, school in the way. If I could, I would actually make this, like, a real, like, project. Like, I would actually fix up my channel. Oh, let's go! I would fix up my channel and, like, you know, like, just make it look better. Continuing back onto the third reason. I had to unadd a bunch of people, bro. This is, like, kind of personal, so I'm not gonna make it, like, crazy personal or something. I'm not gonna, like, drop, like, crazy stories and nothing. Unless you guys are interested in that. There were, people that either just didn't like who I am, bro, or, like, they were, like, using me as, like a last resort. Okay, so here's what I believe, okay? In a friendship, you gotta care for each other, bro. If one person cares about you, but the other person doesn't, that doesn't work, bro. So I had, like, these, two friends. The first one, I think I first met them when I was, like, 13. And the second friend was there, by the way. This is, like, their cousin or something, I don't know. But I guess, like, we were, like, really good friends. She would, she had, like, personal things going on. She would tell me about it, and then I would, like, say everything will be okay. Like, I try to help her. I try to give out solutions. That's the type of guy I am. I'm Christian, bro. I can't call myself a good person. Yeah, this person was younger than me, and then by the time I went, I was, like, becoming older. Because, like, before it wasn't, like, that crazy. Because, again, I was, like I said, I was, like, 15 or 13. I wasn't that bad, I guess. Just talking to them, like, just talking to them wasn't that bad. Again, these are friends, bro. But, yeah. But when I turned, like, 16, that's when I kind of, like, realized, like, yo, I don't think I should be talking to this person, bro. And, you know, like, that makes sense. I shouldn't be talking to this person because, like, they're younger than me, you know? We did actually hang out. She brought, like, her boyfriend, I think. She had, like, this, we're on good terms, this guy and me, her boyfriend. He was there from the start, so. Yeah, but, so, yeah, like, we went to, like, this Comic-Con in our, like, country. And, we went there, like, twice. The second time was the final time. Which is when I broke the news to her, like, yo, we can't be friends. But one thing I want to mention is the reason why I wasn't really friends, like, the reason why, I was kind of, like, struggling with this person, like, being friends, was because they would kind of use me as a last resort. So, like, she has, like, a bunch of, like, friends, and, like, they, in that moment, like, they wouldn't talk to her or anything like that, or they were just asleep or something. So then she ends up talking to me instead. And, like, literally our DM's, like, super dry, bro. Like, I'm, like, kind of the one that's instigating things, I guess. Because, like, if someone's dry with me, then I'm gonna be dry back. So, yeah, like, obviously, I was kind of upset. Like, yo, we're friends, bro. We should be talking to each other. And mind you, she literally told me, like, yo, you're, like, my greatest friend, bro. You're, like, my bestest friend. I'm so glad, like, someone calls me their best friend. But, bro, how are you gonna call me your best friend if you're just gonna, like, not talk to me? Like, our DMs are super dry, like, genuinely. She uses me as a last resort. And I didn't mess with that. So, I just... After we finished hanging out, because our second time hanging out was the Comic-Con with the same guy, with the same ex. I eventually, after I left, I brought a bunch of comics. I think I might show those. But I brought, like, a bunch of comics from the Comic-Con. I'm a geek, bro. I can't lie. I'm a geek. I like collecting things, bro. I'll show you my collections and everything, like, in another video, bro. Eventually, as soon as I came back home and I told her, I DM'd her like, yeah, so basically, I don't think we should be friends, bro. I didn't want to like hurt her, cause she's kind of emotional, I guess. She cries a lot, bro. I can't lie. Like she would like cry call, bro. Like she would call me crying, bro. And like I had to like figure out how to like comfort her without being weird. But yeah, so I just told her, and she didn't even like really cry. She knew that it was gonna happen eventually. It's kind of like talking to a brick wall. And speaking of a brick wall, this is the second person. Again, a girl. Which we'll get onto really soon. She also said, is it because of our age difference? I said, yeah, that's also the reason why. Because imagine like an 18-year-old talking to a 16-year-old. That's kind of weird. Especially since I'm becoming like a bit of a young adult now. Yeah, like I dropped the first friend. And then like I said, speaking of a brick wall, here's the second friend, bro. So the second friend is like actually childhood friends. So like I know this guy, girl, all the way back in my primary, bro. But like we kind of barely talked back in primary, so we was basically background characters to each other, I guess. But then we had like our online like friendship and all that stuff, and you know, we started talking a lot more. She's in my college now. But yeah, so this friend kind of like ghosts me. This person was like super dry to me, and like she would genuinely ghost me, like I'm not even joking. Like one time I literally told her like, yo, I told her like something, and she didn't even react to it. She didn't even like respond to it. I remember actually confronting her like, hey, like, yo, why aren't you like talking with me, bro? Like, why are you not replying when I'm like messaging? She's like, oh, it's like, it's just you know, like yo, I'm stuttering so bad. So she would literally say like, oh, like, I mean, I see your messages, I just like, you know, I forget to respond. How the frick do you do that? How do you forget to respond to someone? If you don't like someone, just say it. So every time I message this person, she would just ghost me. She wouldn't even respond. And when she does, she would probably respond like kind of dryly. And like if it's like a serious situation, I guess she would like kind of lock in. But like not really, bro. I guess like I don't know what's going on with her, bro. But yeah, so I had enough, you know. I got fed up. I was like, I'm done, bro. I'm tired. I'm done. So straight off the bat, I just blocked her. So yeah, I just blocked her, and I unadded her and blocked her on everything, on every social. If I'm gonna keep letting people do this to me, then I'm gonna be the same old like person falling for like these tricks, I guess. I'm not painting anyone as like a bad person. I'm just saying that like if a friendship doesn't work, then I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And I would really like friends, bro. I would like to talk to a lot of friends, bro. I would like to play with a lot of friends, you know, make content with them. I would literally love that, bro. But yeah, like I said, like she would just keep on ghosting me and wouldn't really talk to me. And I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird, cause like what if like, cause again she's in my school. Okay, editing me here. So imagine like a group in like this school, and then there's like classes. So she's in like class 2 and I'm like in class 1. And we're like in the same group. That's like how it works. Like literally, she's probably gonna end up seeing me, and then when she sees me, she's like, "Hey, why'd you block me?" And I have to like talk to her like, "Yo, how am I gonna talk to her?" Cause I feel like she might get angry. You know, I feel like she might get angry at me. Like, "Yo, why'd you do this? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you can't just say like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I just forget to reply. Like." I know you don't do that with your other friends. The other friends that you actually talk to. I know you don't do that. Oh my goodness. That low-key looks fire, but I'm gonna keep that on. Well, I can buy a brick wall? Bruh. That looks horrible, bro. I dropped other friends as well. You'll see it in the new video, like I keep saying. Fourth reason, my channel isn't doing too well, basically. I mean, again, there are people who actually watch my content, so thank you if you actually do watch my content. If you just skip through it, I guess you can skip through it. That's all good. But I do really like it when there's actually someone that watches my content. And if you are like a random stranger, you're not actually from my school. You're a genuinely random stranger that actually likes my content. I actually appreciate you, bro. Now I'm gonna say it straight to you. I love you, bro. Like genuinely. I love you, bro. If these friends are watching, these people that I dropped, I guess I'm sorry in a way. But I mean, if you want to restart, I would actually take that. I would take the risk for myself. I would actually, you know, I would allow it. I would be like, okay, let's be friends again, bro. Let's not make things go too crazy or anything like that. You know, like let's not do these bad things all over again. Let's actually be good friends for once. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or at least watch the video, bro. Just let it sit around at the back. You know. Again, if you really watch my content, love you guys so much, bro. I really appreciate it. That's really good coming from you guys, bro. And to end it off, bro, you know I gotta do with the Bible verse, bro. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Hold it! 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Thank you guys. I'll try and release the video as quick as I can. All the other videos. But I just gotta chop this one up and see how I can edit it. See if I can test the ground and all that stuff. But other than that, that's all I have to say. I appreciate y'all once again. If you watch my content, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And see you later, I guess, bro.